Should I do the clap thing?
Yeah, do it again.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our podcast, The Midlife Crisis.
Welcome indeed, people.
You guys must be thinking who we are. And let me introduce us to you. I am Gautham
I'm Faiz.
and we are final year graduate students. And as the name of the episode suggests, and our lives, of course. We don't have it figured out either. So,
And join us, guys. We'll figure it out together.
yes, indeed. Faiz, can you finally believe that we are doing the podcast?
No, bro, not at all. We have been talking about it forever and ever, and now here we are. And we are continuing with our show. Of course,
Yes.
we are starting.
Guys, this has been our dream for such a long time.
Of course.
I remember us sitting inside the classroom, which is right next to the
Uh-huh.
boardroom where we are shooting it. And we used to discuss about having a podcast one day and talking about all these things.
And finally, here we are.
Finally, here
The
we are.
moment. We are excited, of course.
Yes. And there are, you can expect a lot of things from us,
Mhm.
basically. But before that, let me tell you why we are doing this. So I remember, as I've mentioned this before, we used to sit in class and talk about all these philosophical things, very smart, intellectual things.
Of course.
And we
Yeah,
always
related,
used to
of course,
think
yeah.
that if we are gonna talk about these things,
Mhm.
why not record
Record
it?
it and record it.
And let me tell you this, let me make this thing very clear. We are not doing this for any popularity or anything,
True,
but
true, true.
it is welcomed. Popularity is welcome.
Of course.
But we are basically doing this so that we can figure it out after a
Mhm.
few years or maybe a
and-
decade or so.
Mhm.
In 10-20 years, are we having the same thought process or not?
No, of course not. We must be having some we'll be developed, advanced, and
Yeah,
stuff like that,
and we
so-
just want to see what kind of thought process we had 20 years ago while we were recording this podcast. And it's a cool thing to show your children, your grandkids, and everything.
And again, we have not figured it out. So the niche market itself, we don't know as to who people, which people will be watching, as to what topic we'll be discussing. All is gonna be figured out in the coming series
Yes.
of episodes.
So I think we have named the episode very properly, the first
course.
episode, because we haven't figured it out, guys.
Yeah.
And because we have watched a lot of YouTube videos, many Instagram reels of motivation of all this, but no one gives you a very definitive advice
Answers,
as of
yeah.
what to do after
Mhm.
your graduates
True.
or what to do in life general. I've seen many people being having no direction in life even after completing the graduate,
Mhm.
postgraduate and everything, and we don't want to end up in that situation.
Of course. Hence the name Midlife Crisis, indeed.
Yes, it's a midlife crisis,
And,
guys.
True that. I mean, we are experiencing it in our early 20s itself, the things which people earlier used to experience at their mid 40s, 30s and stuff. Now, so we'll see about that as well.
But I think, Faiz, it's a good thing that we are experiencing it now
True,
as compared to 20 years, 30 years later. Because I think if we sort our lives at this point, if we know what to do at this point of our lives, I think we will get it figured out.
Of course. I mean, we are thinking in depth where, as I mentioned, all people are saying that we have enough experience and stuff. We are getting that experience now and now. So I think, it's a good thing.
Also, guys, there's a very big reason of why we are doing this as well, because it's not your typical podcast. It's not something that you go and watch for advice and go and watch for some intellectual gain of some kind. This is not any of that. This is just two
Guys, yeah.
post-teen guys who are trying to figure out a lot of things. And I always had this thing inside me where I tried to figure things out. And I remember, for example, watching a YouTube video, very highly intellectual YouTube video, and then thinking, why isn't the youth more focused on this rather than spending 20 hours on Instagram every day watching reels and stuff?
Again
And then I
again.
used to come the next day and tell Faiz, bro, you know what happened? I watched this YouTube video, I watched this podcast. Faiz used to say the same thing. He used to, watch any podcast and come and tell me, bro, you know what? I watched this podcast on AI and this is very intriguing. Why don't you watch it? And I used to watch it, and afterwards I used to realize that, bro, this is completely.
Relative to us.
Yeah,
But people are
and-
not doing that.
We are not doing that at all. And hence we decided to start our
this
own
thing.
podcast
So
because
that we'll also develop along with us. You can also develop, and we'll together figure it out indeed.
yes. So the kinds of episode that we're planning to do now, Faiz, I will tell them that we have a few episodes lined up, and we will be releasing 2-3 types, different vast variety of episodes, so that you can select which episode to watch first of all.
Yeah, of course.
And also we are trying to form a audience. We are trying to form an audience where the audience can come to our channel, and it is not specifically related to, let's say, for technology or for anything related to very high philosophical
But a
thinking
different
and
set of
stuff.
people, and they can relate to them basically, because we have a random relevant topics coming up.
Yes, and a few things that you can expect from us is maybe we will do a few episodes which are related to technology and AI and stuff, which will not be boring. By the way, let me tell you, if you are thinking that these episodes are going to be boring, it is not going to be boring.
Because we are also dumb, by the way. We are not, like he said, intellectual. My God, cannot even think.
Yeah, and we are starting this podcast with zero knowledge about podcasts. We are starting this with zero. I think we have invested in the mic, as you can see, and this is not a mic, guys. This is just a bit that I was doing. I can just throw it away, and still I can talk with you guys.
True.
So we are also figuring it out. We don't have any setup or anything, as you can see. We are using our college's boardroom for this. And we are figuring it out as we go. And if we enjoy doing this after a few podcasts, we are still enjoying recording the podcast.
Day
then
one
maybe
itself is very exciting.
Exactly. Then maybe we can think of advancements in the setup of the podcast that we are going to do.
Lighting and all, you must be thinking.
Yeah. Who are these amateurs? What are these lights? You must be thinking. But let me assure you, if we enjoy doing this podcast,
we'll continue with this.
Exactly.
Now, guys, you must be thinking, still thinking that, as to how our personality will be, as to who we are. We know that we have told that we are finally BCS students and stuff. But still, we must be having some doubts. So, we'll be clearing that up in the coming series of episodes, of course. And here we are, signing out. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye now.